إِنَّا خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِن نُّطْفَةٍ أَمْشَاجٍ نَبْتَلِيهِ فَجَعَلْنَاهُ سَمِيعًا بَصِيرًا.
What I wanted to highlight today is Allah says that the first thing and the most important thing you need to know about this month is that Quran came down in this month. This month is important because this is the month that Allah gave relief to all of humanity, that Allah Azza wa Jal decided to speak to them for one last time directly to all of us. You know, Allah Azza wa Jal gives us guidance in our personal lives, but this is one message that is relevant to every single human being directly from Allah from now until the last human being that walks on this earth. And He decided that that conversation from Allah, that final conversation from Allah that should be recited and heard over and over again, should be sent down in this month. What does that tell you and me? That tells you and me that this is the month to connect with the Quran. This is the month to have a real relationship with the Quran, a real conversation with Allah after hearing what He has to say to us. What He's going to tell us. The word Quran, as opposed to kitab means book. Quran actually means recital, or something that is read out loud. And so the idea in it is that this is the month in which we should be gearing up to hear what Allah has to say and to prepare ourselves, especially. The other important thing, a mindset thing, Quran is sitting on our shelf, and Quran's sitting in your home, and Quran's on your apps now, right? It's accessible. You can and you've memorized it. But we lose sight of the fact that what we have access to, I just recited these words, I opened this page and I recited these words, that what we have access to isn't something we're privileged to have. This came down from a very long distance, so you and I could have access to it. And we were privileged to have this access in this month. You're supposed to almost take a step back and in your mind have a reorientation. I'm reciting something that traveled across the 7 heavens from Allah, so I could read what He has to say, or I could listen to what He has to tell me. Like there's a sense of appreciation. First and foremost, psychologically, when we think of the coming of Ramadan, obviously we're thinking of fasting. Some people are thinking of, shopping. Some people are thinking of cooking and, iftars and socials and all this other stuff. These are the things that are associated with the month of Ramadan, all good. But you know what we lose sight of? Quran. And what we do with Quran, unfortunately, is that we reduce the Quran to just recitation in this month. Just listen to recitation or recite in this month. Both of those are extremely important, but the Quran didn't come to be recited. The Quran came to be understood. The Quran came with a message. The Quran didn't come for sounds. The Quran came for a message. So this is a month to connect not just with the sounds of the Quran, but more importantly, with the message of the Quran.